I promised in the last video that I'm going to be speaking conversely of how the Israeli citizenry will be pivotal to how this war eventually goes. The war that is most likely going to start Friday, come Saturday. You see, the Israelis are a very warsome population. They're a very fearsome population. They love their wars. They love to take more land. Remember the Greater Israel concept. The Greater Israel concept essentially means Israel must keep expanding at the expense of its neighbors. If you look at the map currently, Israel is a very tiny country, a sliver of a country. It even started very tiny. They took a small beachhead of land from the Palestinians and they started expanding and expanding and expanding since then. Now they want to take a piece of Lebanon, they want to take a piece of Gaza, they also intend to take a piece of Egypt, even as far as a piece of Syria, a piece of Jordan, even a piece of Saudi Arabia. And currently, what they are actually doing is to try to swallow the entirety of Iran, not even a piece of it. Do you understand? So the Israelis love their wars. They love to take land. They want to do greater Israel. And every population that stands in their way, they are absolutely ready to not just join the army, to actually make it happen, but to actually also support their leaders to do whatever, extermination, mass murder that is necessary to take out people and take land. But there's a caveat. Israelis only continue to love their wars if and when they are winning. The moment they start losing, it's a big problem. They essentially revolt against their leaders. I don't understand how a population can so much love to do to others what they cannot tolerate in the least to be done to them. This is funny incident that happened. The Iranians started using cluster bombs, against the Israeli population. And the Israelis started invoking the Geneva Convention. They started going to the United States, as into the United Nations Human Rights Commission. We started seeing them saying they want to go to the International, Court of Justice. They want to go to the, to the World Court in The Hague to complain that Iran is using banned cluster bombs. But this is you, that cluster bombs are your norm. That phosphorus, white phosphorus that essentially burns the skin and disfigures and dismantles humans is your norm. You that depleted uranium round is your norm, that essentially goes on, to pollute the human genome and make women start having children that have cancer. This is same you that you use very toxic herbicides to burn people's farmlands, and those farmlands cannot grow plants for the next 10, 20 years. And you are the same persons, one of those things that